Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Payal and I'm again back with a reading. And this time the reading will be about relationship. You may be in a relationship, you may be not in a relationship. If you are in a relationship, then this will be about the connection that you share with your partner and where your relationship is currently, what is your attitude, his attitude or her attitude. And your consciousness, their consciousness. So there will be many layers to it. We will try as much as possible to cover. And then if you are not in a relationship, then it would be the partner that you may be attracting, or wherever your partner is currently. Or it could be you can have an intention if you want to understand your relationship with a particular person, where you are interested in somebody or you are dating someone, or this could be an ex also if you want to understand. So it depends upon what is your intention of this. Okay, so let's start. I had actually recorded the reading before, but I think for some reason I have not switched on the recording. But any which ways, probably it was not meant to happen or come out like that. But let's start again. So we have 4 set of cards. You can select from different essential oils. This can be either the essential oil you are getting attracted. I have also used some batch flower oils. I can give that option as well. So whatever you are getting drawn to, numbers or the names, or maybe if you are aware of the fragrance of the particular oil, essential oil. So let's see. The first set is spicy leather. The second set is green tea. The third set is deep musk. And fourth set is rose. So first is spicy leather, second is green tea, third is deep musk, and fourth is rose. So if you want to select with the help of batch flower remedies, then with spicy leather we have larch. Okay, with green tea we have water violet, and with deep musk we have oak, and we have the fourth rose, and with rose we have chicory. Okay, so anything that you are getting drawn to, no right wrong. You may get drawn to multiple set of cards, and if you have multiple people in your mind, you can do with that also. That's completely okay. And this is not gender specific. This is not this is also timeless. Take whatever resonates, leave the rest. Okay, let's start. So I will be using 5 sets, the Light Seer Tarot, the Keepers of Light, then Postcard by Spirits, and the Power of Love, and the Universe Has Your Back. Also I will be using the Mars and Venus, John Gray, by John Gray. Okay, let's start. So let's start with set 1. Set 1, people who have selected spicy leather. So the bond that you are sharing with your partner, or you will be sharing with your partner, is very, very strong. In some cases you may have a connection with this person in some time and space, probably some lifetimes also. And if you are attracting a person, then this would be the connection that you will have with a person. Or if you are already in a relationship, then this is where the chances are that you are heading in this relationship. So this is general right now. Let's go deeper. Let's go deeper for set 1. Let's see what is your consciousness. Where are you in the consciousness of this relationship? Where is your partner's consciousness? What is your emotions, their emotions? What is your behavior or attitude, their behavior and attitude, and the relationship in general, where it is. Your consciousness, wow, I'm impressed. Their consciousness, okay, wow, this is such a beautiful, I'm so happy. Okay, now I understand why the previous thing which I was recording was not recorded. Okay. So your consciousness is Ace of Cups. You are a very, very, very loving person. You are getting into this where you are hoping to experience this love, but at the same time you yourself give a giver. You give love. Okay. And you are also hoping to receive love. That's what I feel, I can sense. Your partner's energy is little different. Your partner is not that he is not a loving person, but he is little detached. He or she is little detached, little. This is King of Swords, so this tells me about, like little aloof, very mature person, but that emotional intelligence that we need to sustain a relationship is somewhere missing. Very, very wise person, very very, very detached kind of person. The word is coming to me is detached, but at the same time the person admires you. He may or she may not express that to you, but they admire you for sure. Your emotional connection is the Empress. Okay, so this is very nurturing, very loving, very caring. You may be already married to this person, or you want to get married to this person. You have this or you are attracting a relationship. You want to attract a relationship, which is marriage. So you have a very positive energy towards this relationship. You are trying to do whatever in your power to work on this relationship. That's what you're trying. And some of you, not all, may be pregnant or want to get pregnant. Okay, if you are a female watching this, okay, and if you're a male watching this, maybe you see the other person like the partner whom you can have a family with. Okay. Your partner's energy seems to be little struggling right now. His emotions or her emotions are not in place right now, though they come across to be very sorted. Okay, but they seems to be little struggling, or maybe they want your attention, but you are in the Empress energy, so maybe you are having a very healthy boundaries right now, because you don't want to entertain a person who is aloof to you. So it's a good thing actually, I feel, because that will help the other person to understand, to put the efforts in the relationship. And you have been the mature one also at times in this relationship, because you have this tendency of giving, but now you have probably taken a step back. So you are trying to nurture yourself, love yourself, take care of yourself. If you're not doing that, then please do that. Please do that. Take care of yourself as much as possible. Have a healthy boundary. Be very assertive also. You are already assertive, I feel, but yes, that's what it is. And the person may be not being prioritizing this relationship at this moment, and you are trying to prioritize yourself now, which is a very good thing. Okay, your behavior and attitude is, Page of Swords. I feel you are ready to learn about the relationship. You are ready to look into the relationship with a new attitude, with a new aspect. You are ready to understand where you stand in this relationship and what you can do, what you should not do. So you are a learner also. You are learning from your experience, or you are trying to learn from your experience, which is very good. Maybe because one of the reason is that your person is highly intellectual, so you are trying to understand his intellect as well, because it's not like you're trying to do this to impress him or her, but maybe you are doing this so that you you have some common threads between you and him or her. Okay, which is very good actually. So your behavior and attitude seems to be very positive. Okay, not that his behavior or attitude is negative, but they seems to be little lost. They are still somewhere, I can say, maybe deep down inside they are little crying over the spilled milk. So this can be in the past or this can be in the present, but yes, they are little feeling low. And maybe because, as I was saying, that you are now assertive and you have drawn a boundary, you are not pushing things, you are not doing that. And when I say that they are feeling loss, you are not responsible for their loss, feeling of loss, and you are not responsible how they feel about you or about the relationship. They need to understand whatever the wisdom they have, whatever they have, the intellectual they have to understand that they have to feel this in the feeling to make this relationship work, or to give you the best that you deserve and also experience the best that you want to give them. I hope it makes sense. And when I see the relationship right now, it comes the star. The star is a very positive card when I feel when I see this, because I feel there is lot of hope in the relationship. This also tells me that, do not lose your hope, because whatever you are trying to manifest, specific, I don't see that you are trying to manifest this specific person, but you are trying to manifest love in your life. So keep manifesting that, and let the person understand that he or she has to put the efforts to come to you or to make this relationship work, which is very good thing. And yeah, let's see what else the power of love that wants to say to you for this relationship. Kindness, you are humanitarian, made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. Wow. So you have been kind to this person, you have been kind to anybody coming in your space. I already mentioned Ace of Cups, and your energy is the Empress and Page of Swords. So you are already a very kind person, and I'm not saying this just because you are the listener. No, I'm not saying that because of that. Wherever I find that what you have to do, I will definitely mention. Okay. And here I feel that maybe you are a kind of person who gives. Okay, but now somewhere sometime you lose the confidence in this, and sometimes you feel like you don't want to do anything. Sometimes this is not always. So now maybe you have also overcome your fears of failures or success. You are now becoming little neutral about it, because you understand that love is something that will come to you, because you are a kind of person who gives and very kind. Okay, so at the same time I feel now somewhere like the kindness that comes to you so freely, and maybe you expect that sometimes, not always, sometimes from the other person. I would say that that give them that time and space. If you're not sure of this relation, I would say that just be in your energy, which is very loving, very kind. Be free, because here the card has come freedom. You are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. So you are coming in the energy of freedom. So please experience that freedom for yourself, and let the person come around. If he or she doesn't comes around, then let them be. You don't need to lose your grounds. Okay. Other than that, let's see what else is the message for you. And if you are attracting a relationship, maybe the person is working on themselves, maybe the person is still struggling and overcoming that they lost something in life, a precious relationship, and now they have detached and become little cold. They have become wiser, so that will help in future with your relationship. But at this time they are trying to overcome the challenge, or they are overcoming the past that they have experienced, and they are in the process of transformation, and you have already been transformed as a person. So what happens is that their story or their struggle is nothing to do with you. If you will be with them, then what will happen, it will create because you are a very kind and a giving person, what will happen, you will the energy will become very imbalanced. Okay, so let them come out of it. Okay, which will not take lot of time, because I feel the person is very intellectually wise. Okay, so he or she is also taking some help, so let them come out of it. And if you are in a relationship or you are not, what is the thing that you need to understand is, if you are a female watching this, then the message is, don't judge him for needing to withdraw. Wow. And I just said that his energy or his attitude is of withdrawal. Okay, so don't judge him for that. Maybe because you are a very kind person, so what happens is, at times you feel that, oh, this is so easy, this is so simple, why you are taking so much time, why do you want to withdraw, I am there for you. No, let them figure it out, okay, on their own. And then don't give unsolicited advice when listening to him. So if you are listening to him, don't give an advice where not required. Let them sort it out on their own. They will ask you if needed, if required. If you are a male watching, then they say, don't judge her for needing reassurance. So your partner may need a reassurance, so don't judge them, because they have faced certain situations in life where they were, I don't know why I feel that they have been abused, or they have been betrayed, or they have been judged by the other person, and probably it has created little insecurity in them. So don't do that. Okay, and then so don't judge her for needing reassurance from your side. Look her in the eye when listening to her. So if you are listening to her, please look into her eyes. That will give her reassurance, that will make her feel that that you are there for them. Yes. Okay, and apart from that, what can you surrender so that you have a very beautiful relationship with this person, or you attract a beautiful relationship? And work on your confidence as well, because confidence in a way where sometimes you give up on something. You don't need to give up on yourself, at least. Forget about the relationship. Okay, then what can you surrender? Surrender your unhealthy relationships. So if you feel that this is unhealthy, where you are the one who is giving and giving, and you are the one who is giving, then withdraw yourself. You have to just take a step back. It says, let go of a relationship that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and be surrounded by positive people. So I don't know what your situation is. If you feel this is toxic, because your energy seems to be very beautiful, if you feel that it is abusive, or you feel that this is toxic, please let it go. Okay, that's what the advice is. If you can't let it go, at least take a step back. Don't jump into it. Okay, then what is the universe advice for you? What can you affirm? Let me just pick only one. What is the Keepers of Light's message for you? So the universe is saying, my fearless freedom lights up the world, and the card has come, freedom, for you. So be free, irrespective of the other person's energy or behavior or attitude or emotions. Be free. You can always choose that your freedom will light up your world. Okay, and then the Ascended Master vow, it says, Lord Shiva, transcendence, rise up, honor your inner 4 steps are given, dance with the universe. So whatever makes you feel rising in this relation, or in this situation, whatever makes you feel free, whatever makes you feel connected to your inner self, your intuition, your inner guidance, because Ace of Cups is also about intuition, and Empress card is all about being like it has the quality or the energy or the emotions of all 4 queens in the deck. Okay, so you have that energy, so dance with that energy, dance with the universe. When I say dance, it means let it flow. If you are interested in dancing, then please follow that as well. And you are being, the steps are given to you. See, anyways you are walking on the steps, the steps are given to you and you are walking on the steps any which ways. So keep walking on that step, and I feel, the person in the steps is walking on the sword. So but it's so free, even if she is walking or he is walking on this step, she here. So not worried about getting hurt or anything, because the whole focus or the idea is to study, to understand your own self, to take the right step. So take that right step, what you feel is right for you, for this relationship, or to attract a relationship. Okay. And again, if you are attracting a partnership, then I would say that let the other person come into the energy of how you are. So if you are an empress, let the person become an emperor. Just don't do it because he is a king. So that will not be enough in the long run, right? So, or let the other person be evolved till that point where you feel that this is what I want from this relationship. So let me just see if I have anything more. The back card is the High Priestess. So trust your intuition. Your intuition is guiding you, is helping you. Please trust and follow that. Don't follow anything else. Yeah. Thank you so much. Lots of love. Bye-bye. So let's go to the second set of cards, which is green tea. And also, if you want, then Bach flower is water violet. So let's see what is the energy. So the energy that I am picking from this is that you are moving towards something which is very healthy for you. Healthy in a way, healthy relationship, healthy environment. Your body may be healthy, or healthy relationship, anything which is very healthy. Water violet is sometimes an energy of being aloof, or very independent also at times. So this could be your energy, your partner's energy. And maybe you need to somewhere also go into the energy where you connect with people, or connect with like-minded people, because you may face issues with feeling of loneliness even if you are in a relationship. So you don't need to feel that way, because you don't need to feel, or it can be if you are a single, then maybe it was long time that you were in a relationship. Anyways, this is the general thing that I'm picking. Let's go in the detail of this. And so we will be going in details of the relationship, your energy, your partner's energy. Let's see your energy. Okay. Your partner's energy. That means the consciousness, your partner's consciousness, your emotions, your partner's emotions, your behavior or attitude, his or her behavior or attitude, and the relationship. Okay, let me just open the cards again. Interesting. If you were drawn to set 1, you can check that as well, because the cards are repeating here, but it's little flipped. Okay, flipped in the way that some energy that was there in the the viewer who is listening to this, there now this is on the other side. So if you want, you can take any sides that you are drawn to, and if you are not, that's completely fine. So your energy seems to be moving in the direction of bringing some stability in your life, some love in your life. You want to grow in your relationship, or you want to have something which is like slow, steady, but long term. Okay, and you are moving towards it. That is your consciousness. Okay, which is more healthy, which is more better in all the aspects of a relationship. Your partner's energy is the moon, so he or she is very emotions, that the emotions are quite strong. So you can be an earth sign and the other person could be a water sign, probably possibilities. Because here the partner or the person consciousness is more on emotion based here, and your energy seems to be more on the practical base. So nobody is wrong here. This is how you may both have attracted towards each other, because this person feels or maybe have been dealing with emotions or trying to deal with emotions and maybe not able to do it. So the person gets attracted towards a person who is more little practical, and vice versa. You may be little practical and the other person may be little emotional, so you want to feel connected to the emotions. That may be the dynamics of, or the base, a base of the relation. Okay. And then your emotions, you are quite hopeful as a person. You try to keep hopes high, and this is in a very positive way, not in something superficial hopeful, because you believe in yourself. That is very good quality of yours. And so at times when I was saying about being alone, maybe this says that you would not like to spend time, or you would not like to invest your time in the where you can't make out the other person, or how the other person is in this relationship. It may really not make you feel good. So you are a kind of person who would be better be alone than be with people who are not giving you back, which is a good thing. I'm very happy that I'm attracting people, because in set 1 also the person who was listening was the person for whom I picked up the first side was something very similar, where the person is having this energy. And now when I see from the your partner's energy or the emotions, I would say he or she is very wise, very strong in intellectual way, very wise, very strong, little detached at times, little aloof at times, though they are emotional. So maybe they have been through something where now they have understood how to keep their emotions in check, or how to control their emotions. That's what they are trying to do, which is in a way good. But at sometimes their energy seems to be little secretive as well, like they try to keep their emotions secret. So but I can see that you also understand their emotions, at least maybe their actions, or maybe their emotions, or their thoughts, or their ideas, or their beliefs, something like that. Okay. And then what is your behavior and attitude? So Ace of Cups, you are very loving towards the person, you are looking for the love, and you are ready to give that love, but your action seems to be little slow. Again, nothing wrong being slow, or if the slow is not the word, then maybe it is like baby steps, or maybe like you like to take things slow, right? The other person's energy seems to be the Empress, which is very good actually. The person seems to be you know uh, Empress is all about nurturing. Empress is all about love. It's all about abundance. It's all about taking care of themselves and the person in their space. So very good energy, and their behavior and attitude is that. Where is this relation heading, or what is the relationship right now? So you both are ready to learn probably about each other. You both are ready to work on the partnership, or learn about the relationship, how to take things further. One of them can be an Aquarius or Gemini, or air sign basically, and another seems to be a water or an earth sign more. And what is, I won't say lacking in this relationship, but I would say if you can include more passion in this relationship also, that would also really help. This is also leading to 10 of Cups. So you both may be thinking of getting married. If you both are married, then maybe you may think or visualize or want to have this kind of relationship. If you are already married, then maybe learn more about each other, and you will see that you can experience this happy married life, or happy emotionally fulfilling life. Okay, so that's what it is. let's see what is the message from the power of love oracle cards. So it says integrity. You demonstrate the truth and honesty to your soul and manifest love with your every action. So wow, so integrity, again when I said being practical, also says about being integrated. So what you say is what you believe and what you do. The more you are integrated, the more you will experience love in your relationship, and that will help you to manifest love in your life. Then it says humility. You have developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are same but no different paths. Wow. So yes, you have come to this point where you understand your person, you understand their path, you understand so many things about them, and you have also come to the awareness which is leading you to a very healthy and a happy life. And the awareness that you have is bringing lot of trust, I feel, in the relationship as well. Let's see what message you have either from the person or you need to hear right now in the relationship. So if you are a female watching this, it says when a man needs most is to be trusted. Okay, I was talking about trust. So the person you, so if you are a woman, your man needs more trust. Okay, needs more trust, I mean needs more to be trusted. Maybe at times you don't trust him, so please trust him, or at least trust his actions, if not him completely. Then a man communicates to make a point and solve a problem. So maybe you have a very good communication and your person may not communicate as often or as much as you communicate in a relationship. So here they are saying that maybe that he may speak less because his idea of communicating is just to keep the point across or to solve a problem. Okay, so you do not you do not worry about why he doesn't talks, or why he is not communicating, or why he is aloof probably. So you can trust his actions, at least that will help you. Then it says if you are a male, then it says a woman communicate to make a point, discover more and experience intimacy. So if you are a male listening to this, the way the woman communicate is not only to make a point but also to discover about themselves through you, or about discover about relationship, or discover about you. They want to know you more, or maybe to experience intimacy. And another is what a woman needs most is someone to listen to her feelings. So both is about communication. So they want to listen, they want to be listened by you, specifically their feelings. So maybe the way she processed the feelings or emotions can be very different about how you process a feeling or an emotion. So give them a listening ear. Right? What can you surrender? Sorry. What can said to surrender? Surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further. And here the card was humility, and but humility will further your goals. So here the card was about humility, and here they are saying about humility. So I say, if you have not yet come in this awareness, then please come in the awareness. Don't let the ego destroy your relationship. And then surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soul stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. So again, be imaginative, be creative to understand your person and to solve anything that you want to resolve between you and him or her, and be very open towards the resolving the issue. And I think also be open to explore the relationship. That's what I get. Any other affirmation for you? My vibe speaks louder than my words. So maybe at times work on your vibrations. The more you vibe higher, the more you will see that you don't need to say everything that is required to say. Of course, you can always say what you want to say, but work on your vibrations and you will see that your vibrations will be louder than your words. And even this applies to understanding your person's vibrations, what he or she wants to make you feel or understand. Maybe when I say go with the ego card and this card, I feel that maybe at times your ego comes in between to understand his or her vibrations. So don't allow the ego come in between while understanding this vibrations of each other. And then it says Paul the Venetian, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. It says share your gift with grace, waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. So if share your gifts, share your understanding, share your love with grace, what will happen when you share, you will see that you will be inspiring him or her, and you will also see that you are attracting more love in your life. So this can be also for your career. Share whatever you want to share with people, or anything, your talents, your ideas, your beliefs that you want to share. Do not let yourself be suppressed in that, and you will see things will start moving for you. Yes. Anything else? I guess I've covered all. I'll just see the back card because I've seen for the last deck. Okay, 7 of Wands, the back card. So maybe work on your solar plexus, first thing I feel. Also, don't go in the defense mechanism, or if you feel your person is going in the defense mechanism where they are trying to defend themselves, then I would say that listen to their emotions as well. Because there may be a time that you both may come into the energy of power playing, and which is not healthy. So you can drop that and enjoy a very healthy and a happy relationship. Okay? Thank you so much for joining. Lots of love. Let's go to the next set of cards, set 3. Before that, let me just have some water. So let's go to the set 3. Set 3 is deep musk, and the batch remedy is oak. Let me just see. Very beautiful energy I feel, because I was so engrossed in the fragrance of this that for a second, only for a millisecond, I forgot that I'm doing this reading. So maybe the deep connection that you both share with each other, that is coming to you, or you want to share, or you want to have that kind of connection where you forget everything around the world. Okay. Or you are a kind of person who does so much in the relationship that you forget everything else. You forget yourself also, because oak is a remedy for high responsibility, where you feel highly responsible in a relationship or with the people around you, and sometimes so high that you forget about yourself. If you are in that energy, or if you want to manifest a relationship and you forget that you are the center of your creation or your world, and you forget that you are not working on yourself, or you are overworking on yourself but not allowing yourself to reward or give something good to yourself, how will you experience love in a relationship where you receive that from the person that you want to receive? Okay, how will the other person will give you if you are not giving to yourself? So relationships are important, but in that you should not forget about yourself. That's what I feel. Let's start with this. Your energy, your partner's energy, that means your partner's consciousness, then their emotions, your behavior and attitude, their behavior and attitude, and the relationship. So I feel that I should flip this. I'm flipping it. Okay, I have not seen the cards. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Your energy is very courageous. You want to take the things further in your relationship, or you want to move towards a person where where you feel that the love that you want will be, probably, I don't know why I'm feeling this, or I'm getting sense that sometimes, not always, but sometimes you feel the more you are going towards the person, the more the person is moving away. So even if you are on a chariot and the person is walking, but still it seems to be very distant, because your partner energy is 10 of swords. So either this can be that your partner is thinking that you are feeling this way, or the person is himself or herself feeling this. Okay, 10 of swords is where too much happening, but feeling very drained, very left out, very disconnected, very tired, and your energy is very active. Okay, so maybe you are trying to help the person to be very active or very connected or very lively. Okay, but it's not working right now. I don't think it is working. But let's come more. Let's understand more. Your emotions is quite balanced. You are a kind of person who is very balanced. You at least you try and balance. If you are not balanced, then at least you try and balance. You try and give also, and you try and receive also. Okay. The other person also wants to do that. He or she wants to be in action, but I think sometimes the dominant energy is 10 of swords. Okay, so maybe whatever they are facing right now is temporary, or it is coming from their past experience. So even if they are very energetic, very, also I don't know, I feel that they may look good, like they may have lot of admirers also, and maybe you also admire them. So but the thing is, many times maybe people see only their outer beauty and not the inner beauty, and that's where the whole issue starts, because they look very good, and or at least they give the vibe that they look very good. So they want to take actions, but they are somewhere, not totally, but somewhere holding themselves back. So give some time to them, because they really want to put actions. I don't see that they don't want to put actions. And your side also, I feel you are trusting your gut feeling, you are trusting your third eye, you are having some visions about this relationship that you want. So your energy seems to be quite aligned, quite balanced. Okay, the only thing that maybe not aligned with you would be sometime overdoing it. Okay, so if you're manifesting something, don't overdo it. Okay, do it and leave it. Let the universe work for you. Let that person come to you, rather you going towards the person. Okay, and the relationship energy is Queen of Swords. So maybe because the other person's energy, I'm not feeling that they are totally involved right now. They need to or probably they are still thinking about it, how to put the efforts or what to do to make things work out between you and them. And another thing, maybe their priority is little bit on the career side aspect. I also feel your energy sometimes goes in there, so you are also trying to figure it out, which is good thing, nothing bad, but ultimately it will become balance. Okay, let's see what can be the advice for you. Yeah, I think let them come to you. Like, I let them come to you, I mean is I think that don't judge their actions right now. They may be trying to how should I frame it? They are trying to make sure that this time they are not going to get hurt. Yes, maybe that is the right thing to say, because they are also very attracted towards you. It's not that they are not. Whatever it can be, or beauty or outer beauty, inner beauty, which I feel you have both, but the other person is trying to take, I won't say take slow, but trying to be very sure of it from within, so that they don't get hurt. And yeah, so your card is tolerance. You appreciate other points of view because you sense the love in everyone. Maybe this is what they appreciate about you. I feel that the other person appreciate your tolerance, because here the card was temperance. Temperance is all about patience, tolerance, and balance. So they appreciate that energy, and that is one of the biggest thing that they are attracted towards you. Your quality of tolerating good things, and even something that sometimes they may become little impulsive, or they may bring up their past up, or they may do something which you don't want to listen, but then you have this patience to listen or to understand them. Okay, then it says satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval, so that others no longer define who you are. So if you have any issues with the person you are in relationship with, or you feel that you are attracting something like that, they are saying that let the love guide you, let yourself be approved by yourself. You don't need any approval from the other person. Okay, again the first thing that I said, again coming to me, is that going deep in a relationship or revolving your life around a person is not bad, but then you need to understand that your approval of who you are should not be defined by the relationship, and should not be defined by the other person, what they are doing or what they are saying. Your self-worth is in your hands. Okay, because this will help to bring that love or experience that relationship balance, or that giving and receiving will be very equal. Okay, what else? Okay, 3 cards for both the previous decks. I have picked only 2, so it's okay, 3 is fine. So if you're a female watching this, it says woman needs to ask in a loving way. So ask in a loving way to your person. If you are facing any other emotions in that moment, don't say anything. Okay, so ask anything to the person in a very loving way. When a man is not expected to give more, he automatically wants to. So if you don't expect anything from him, you will see that he will be giving more to you. This is so beautiful. When listening, after listening, a man needs to receive messages that he has helped her. After listening, a man needs to receive messages that he has helped her. So, when he listens to you, or when he does something to you, please express that thank you to him, and that will do the wonders in your relationship. If you are a male listening to this, listen to her and don't offer solutions. Okay, so maybe your partner just wants you to listen to her, and she doesn't need any kind of guidance or solutions. She just wants you to listen to her. Okay, bring her cut flowers as a surprise, not just on a special occasion. So give her some flowers. That will really make the difference. Interesting. And men needs to listen patiently and not passively. So when I said listen, I mean listen and don't just hear what she's saying. Don't be passive. Okay, I hope you understand what I'm trying to say, because when we listen patiently, or in your case when they say listen patiently, they mean that be involved in the conversation. Okay, maybe by looking into her eyes, or any kind of touch that you feel can give. Of course the other person has to be comfortable with that. So listen patiently but not passively. Okay, and what can you surrender, or what are you surrendering? So set 3. Okay. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body messages about a person or a situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. So listen to your body. Your body is an accurate barometer of the truth. Body never lies. So if you are in a relationship, listen to your body, when to be around a person, or what to do in a situation, how to respond to a situation. And if you are not in a relationship, meeting some new people, then again trust the wisdom of your body. If you feel drained, if you feel not so good about it in their presence or off their presence, that means this is not for you. If you feel happy, energized, then that is for you. Also surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you are afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. So don't be afraid of any kind of changes happening in your life, because these changes are beautiful and they are going to bring a lot of good things for yourself and for the relationship. I feel that some of you need to work on their heart chakra just to open more. Okay, and if you are already working on it, then be in that heart space more and more. Practice being in heart space. Anything else? Yeah. So from Keepers of Light, what is the message, or whom can you connect? And the universe has your back. Okay, I felt that last card is your card. Okay, so it says Sacred Self, the Shekinah. She is an ascended master. It says, unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. So dance can be one thing that you can do, literally also get involved in dancing, or it can be express yourself the way you want to be expressed, because that will really help you to open up. I feel the energy will open up. And unleash your spirit. I think at times, okay, this can be because the Ace of Wands have come, and Ace of Wands is all about creativity. It's all about new ideas, new beginnings, and lot of creative energy, also lot of sexual energy, I feel, in this case. So again, it's not bad or good. I feel that you need to channelize that sexual energy as well, if you are not in a relationship, or if you don't share that kind of sexual intimacy with your partner yet. So you need to channelize that energy to to open up your own self, so that your partner is automatically opened also. That's what I feel. Then it says, my capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I'm lost. So you can pray this, you can affirm this, that you are receiving to the energy, or you are getting tuned to the energy of love, so that you can speak whenever is required, the right words which is required, the compassion, so that you can forgive and let go in the situation or in the relationship wherever required, either is from the past or the present, or maybe it is any other people that you feel that you need to let go of it. Then it says the power, so that you don't feel lost, and you understand that You are the center of your universe. So, okay, I forgot to pick from the power of love. I have picked from love. Let me just recall. No, I have no tolerance and satisfaction. Okay, I have picked. Sorry. So this was the reading for you. Thank you so much for joining. Lots of love. Let's go to the last set of cards for today. So hello, group 4, people who have selected Rose, or the badge remedy is Chicory. Chicory is all about selflessly giving. So you may be a person who gives selflessly. Very loving person, very loving person. So you are a very loving person. Rose itself is an expression of love. Is way how you express love to someone. And if it has come with chicory, so maybe at times you overdo it, or you overgive, or and maybe you don't receive that much from the other person. Little I feel that you need to little bit also, maybe, or maybe you have already done that, being reflecting on yourself of reflecting on yourself from the perspective of where you feel that you have been toxic in the relationship, or you feel that you should have not said, you should have not done, or you should not do. So I feel that you are coming in that awareness already, and if you are not, then you need to do that, or you need to reflect on. Some people who have selected this have been dealing with codependency issues as well. So if you were a codependent, then you are coming out of that energy, because codependence, their whole feeling good factor depends on the other person, okay, or in the relationship. Sorry, the card fell. Okay, the card which has fell was 4 of Cups. So I feel that maybe you are coming out of that energy of codependency, but you are not able to see the love completely yet in the relationship, or you want to attract a partnership. Well, let's go in the detail. This was generic. Let's go in the details. Okay, first card, your consciousness. Okay. Your partner's consciousness, your emotions, their emotions, your action or attitude towards it, their action, attitude, and the relationship. Okay. So you are coming in the clarity, I feel. It was not easy, but you are coming in the clarity. Your energy, your consciousness is Ace of Swords. You are ready for the new beginning, and intellectually, at least, you are understanding lot of things, or you are coming in the understanding of lot of things. Okay. Your partner energy is 10 of Swords. So your partner may be feeling drained, they may not be feeling connected, they may exaggerating certain situations as well, where certain kind of drama I feel sometimes. So you are trying to not entertain that, and you are trying to understand your own self, which is a very good thing. But in that, the emotions that you feel at times, I don't think this is the frequent feeling, but at times you may feel little disturbed, or you may go through little anxiety, and you may struggle sometimes of listening your own self, because some people, not the partner, but some people are. So when I say some people, this can be the immediate people around you, or this can be an experience from the past where you have not listened good about yourself, where you have dealt with manipulative people, where you have dealt with people who have made you feel low about yourself. Your self-esteem was at stake at times, And now that this is a subconscious response that sometime comes, and but it's not on the feeling level, it is more on the thoughts level. Okay, I don't think it is on the feeling level, it is more on the thoughts level. And you are letting go because your energy or consciousness is telling you to let go of it, which is a very good thing, I feel. And then it says about your partner's emotions is 3 of Pentacles. So maybe your partner is trying to have an involvement where there is a teamwork, or there is a thing where you both can work on the relationship. Okay, and at times, so this is very few people, very 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 few people, that he or she may be involved with somebody else also. Very few people, not all, very few people. And maybe that is what is bothering you. Okay, and you don't know now that whom should you listen or what should you do about it. Okay, and if you are single, then you may be doubting that will you attract a partner where there will be loyalty, where there will be good friendship or a good connection. I would say that don't entertain baseless thoughts. Okay, don't entertain a baseless thoughts, because that is the story of the past. In present situation, I feel you will attract a very good relationship, and this person can be from the work as well. So your attitude is manifesting something beyond what you are feeling, because even if you're feeling at times low, or you're feeling disturbed, or you're feeling anxious, but still you are trying to work on manifesting a stable partnership or a relationship. And I would just suggest here something that because intellectually you are manifesting, but in the feelings, if you are not working on it, the manifestation will get delayed. So even if you are in a relationship or you want a new relationship, so if possible, work on your emotions as well. See what can help you to let go. Okay, and your partner's action or attitude, at times he or she may come out like little frustrated or little slow, and or little their energy is low. Anyways, their consciousness, I feel, is again 10 of Swords, which is low. And this is all temporary. I am not saying that this was always the case or this will be always the case. This is temporary. Because the outcome card is the Lovers, which is one of the beautiful card in the deck for relationship, and it has not come in any 3 sets previously, and it has come here. So this can be, you may share a past life connection with them where you were lovers, or you see him or her as a lover. So when I say that you both are in this energy of lovers, you both need to still focus on yourself, on your thoughts, ideas, beliefs, emotions, and not being very much totally involved in them. Because if you are over involved in them or their feelings or their thoughts, it will not help, or it is not helping. And if you are already doing that, if you are already not doing, if you are not focusing on them and you are focusing totally on yourself, and you are giving them also, if you are giving selflessly and with love, then the energies of the Lovers, which is again, it will help you to attract a very good partnership, or it will help you to at least experience a good partnership. And this can be not with the same person, somehow I feel, I don't know why, but it can be not with the same person. And if it is not with the same person, then it can be with somebody else, but it will be there. You need to rest, you need to rest, you need to let go, you need to take care of your heart, because this will help you to connect to your true self. And this tells me about one thing when I was telling about codependency, that that what other people think, or what other people make you feel, or what other people do is not in your control. Your control is only on yourself. So take back your powers and don't give your powers to somebody else, because this is such a beautiful card. Then what is stopping you to feel this? What is stopping you? What is stopping you is not taking care of yourself. Have a healthy boundary. Don't entertain negative thoughts, ideas, beliefs, and acknowledge if there is any red flags in the relationship where you feel, that this is not good or this is not right. So don't entertain that. Okay. Let's see what else, so that you can experience love in the relationship. But because your consciousness card came where your energy is Ace of Swords, so means that you are already coming in that understanding. And some of you may have gone through this in a repetitive patterns. Okay, so you need to see what is the pattern in your relationship or in your communication or in your connection with the person or romantic relationships. The thing is that you are going through a transformation. It says you use the power of love to move through illusion and shift into awareness. So you are moving into awareness, and you are using the power of love to do that. So keep doing that. And then it says purpose. You possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. So see, you are in a very loving energy, and use this loving energy to bring the transformation, to bring the purpose to your own life. Because when you love somebody, there is nothing wrong in loving somebody, okay, but there is a but. You are a human too, you deserve love too, and you need to experience love too. So give that love to yourself, and don't allow any low self-esteem, low self-worth, or anything that is not making you feel good about yourself. Okay. And if still you feel no, this is not your story, and you want to work on this relationship without doing what I said, or maybe along with that, let's see what is the message for you. So if you are a female watching this, it says, do not offer advice without being asked, just appreciate him. So do not give any advice, at least when it is not asked. Okay. When a man spaces out, he forgets the important dates on the calendar. So don't judge him on if he forgets the dates on the calendar, because they may space out or he may space out. So don't worry about that, and don't judge him only on that basis that he doesn't remember some important dates or important events of life. See the action on the daily basis, how he treats you, how he makes you feel in daily life, what he does for you, anything, and that is not to justify something wrong he does, but to understand what good he is doing to you, and is this enough for you. Okay. And if you are a male, then resist the temptation to solve her problem and empathize instead. So don't go and solve her problem if she is not asking for it. Just empathize, just understand, or just try and feel the feeling that she is feeling, and that will make a different level of connection with the person, and you will see that the relationship is shifting already. Then it says, when a woman spins out, she becomes overwhelmed and overreacts to a situation. So maybe at times the person overreacts, and that is because the woman is feeling overwhelmed and she doesn't know how to handle her emotions, and maybe that is the time you need to empathize with them rather than judging her for her feeling overwhelmed. Okay. What can you surrender, and if you have surrendered, what is working for you? I already mentioned rest and sleep, right? And here is surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body and spirit. Okay? And surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking a goal, do something fun. Play is a time to recreation and rejuvenation. So go out and play, have some fun activities, and also take rest, sleep properly, and you will see things falling in place for you. Okay? And let's see the power of love. What are the oracle messages? satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. This was a card which has come in another deck as well. It says that don't depend on anybody to make you feel your self-worth, or let not get the approval from somebody who is not ready to give you any approval. You have to approve yourself. You have to work on your own self-worth, and you will see that the more you do that, the more you will see that things are shifting for you and you are experiencing love in your life. Then it says spontaneity. You move beyond the constraints of mind and freely and lovingly embrace new situations. So you are moving beyond it. And probably, as I said, that Ace of Swords is all about moving ahead in life and being open to new ideas, new thoughts, new beliefs, everything new. So keep that, because it says it will help you to come out of anything that is not serving you, I feel. And whatever the constraints you had in mind from the past experience, past thoughts, or past people, okay, so you are already doing that, I feel, and you just need to rest more. Yeah. Let's see what else Ascended Masters or the Keepers of Light wants to say, or the message, or whom you can connect. And yeah, I'll just shuffle this. This is the universe has your back. Wow, open communication, get weight off your chest, speak up with love and be heard. So you can connect to Mercury. He will help you to open your communication with the person. It will help you to communicate what exactly you need to communicate to the person. This will also help you to whatever the weight you are feeling on your chest, because I said to you of working on your emotions. So it will help you to let go of that from your chest and help you to speak up with love and be heard. And I think here the card has come about when you speak to your partner, speak with love. No, it was for set too. Okay. So this will help you. And then universe has your back. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. So don't ask for a specific outcome from the universe. You manifest whatever you are manifesting, you manifest, but then you add that whatever is the highest good for everyone involved, let it happen for everyone, and that will really shift the energy, and that will help you to experience love in your life. So I think this was a reading for you. Thank you so much. Lots of love to you. Bye bye.